Pull up here.
Straight out of the way.
Yeah, I can get you on camera. Alright, here we go.
I'm gonna take drag.
Alright. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. This series of videos is of our biggest adventure ride yet. We ride from Arkansas to New Mexico and back in less than a week. Riders included myself on my Honda Africa Twin, my son on his Kawasaki KLR 650, and my uncle on his Honda Goldwing. Our original plans were to ride Crawley's Ridge in Arkansas and then head up to Kentucky to see Noah's Ark. However, we changed our minds and decided to head west. We met that Saturday at my cousin's house near Fayetteville, Arkansas. She and my aunt prepared a huge dinner for us and we spent the night. The whole family showed us a great time, hospitality at its best. We got up early Sunday morning and hit the road. Our intentions were to ride to Arizona and see the Grand Canyon. However, we soon discovered we did not have enough time in our short schedule to make it that far. Between stops to rest the backside and filling up the bikes with gas, time got away from us. Part 1 of this series starts in Arkansas and ends in Texas. My Africa Twin has a 5-gallon tank, but I had the bike loaded down with gear and only got about 45 miles to the gallon. The seat on the Africa Twin is not the most comfortable when making long trips. I'm looking to purchase a Corbin seat before I make another trip such as this. Woodsman Adventures recommended this seat, said it's pretty comfortable. My son didn't fare much better on his KLR. I bought him a new seat from Seat Concepts, but he said it wasn't as comfortable as the stock seat. The only one riding comfortably and in style was my uncle on that Goldwing. And man, did he rub it in. We found this route along the Illinois River by accident. I always thought Oklahoma was just rolling hills with a few trees, but apparently eastern Oklahoma is a lot prettier than I expected. The route takes you down State Highway 100 into a beautiful valley that follows the river before climbing back out again. I highly recommend a motorcycle trip through this area. As we rode into Texas, I was amazed by the sheer size and number of windmills in the region. We soon discovered why there were so many windmills. The wind blew so hard we were often forced to ride sideways. The turbulence was made worse when passing 18-wheelers. Since we're on the subject of 18-wheelers, I have a question to anyone who may know the answer. When one big rig passes another on the interstate, why do they only pass going 1 or 2 miles faster than the other truck? Seems to me you could speed up just a little bit. It sometimes takes several miles for them to pass, backing up traffic in the process. Backing up traffic is bad enough, but when you're on a motorcycle getting tossed about like a rag doll, it makes things even worse. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. Though this guy took longer than most trucks to pass, I think he was doing it on purpose. Well, enough of my rant, you decide. there a street up there?
Is that it right there?
Yeah, probably so. The cross you see here is in Groom, Texas, just off Interstate 40, about 40 miles east of Amarillo. The cross stands 190 feet and is surrounded by life-size sculptures representing the 14 stations of the cross. This was a very moving and emotional experience for us. If you're in the area, I highly recommend you checking this out. The cross can be seen 20 miles away, so you can't miss it. We ended the day in Amarillo at the Big Texan, a Route 66 stop and home of the 72-ounce steak. If you can eat the steak and all the fixings in 1 hour, you get the meal for free. We did not attempt it. After a great steak and a full belly, it was time to crash for the evening. The Big Texan has a hotel that is designed like an old western town. We spent the night here and continued west in the morning. Part 2 of our epic trip to the west will be coming soon. Please support my channel by hitting the like button, sharing, and most importantly, subscribing. Thank you for watching, and may God richly bless you. Until next time, this is Lawman signing off. Go over and get your picture with that dude. Over here.